Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best budget Chromebooks.
Starting at number 5.
Acer 2023 Cloud. The best gaming Chromebook we've tested is the Acer Chromebook 516GE 2022. Chrome OS isn't typically associated with gaming, as there aren't any Chromebooks with a discrete GPU and most popular titles are designed for Windows. However, with internet speeds increasing, cloud gaming is a viable option, which is what this device is for. Cloud gaming services like NVIDIA GeForce Now and Xbox Cloud Gaming, currently in beta, do all the processing on their servers, and the image streams to your device. As for games from the Google Play Store, some will run just fine, but some might not because the creators designed them for Android smartphones and tablets with an ARM chip. Also, you may come across titles with no keyboard, mouse, or controller support. The laptop's overall build quality is good, and while it's on the bulkier side, it isn't too heavy. It sports a 16-inch QHD Plus display with a 120Hz refresh rate and a good response time, giving you a clear image in fast-moving scenes. You get Wi-Fi 6E wireless connectivity and an Ethernet port for a fast and stable internet connection, though remember that you need a Wi-Fi 6E router to take advantage of the new wireless standards. The keyboard feels spacious and tactile, doesn't get hot under load, and has RGB backlighting. Its Intel 12th Gen P series CPU is fast but power-hungry. You can expect the battery to last around 6 hours of light use or an hour of gaming.
Coming at number 4.
Lenovo 82QS0000US. For media consumption, we recommend the Lenovo Chromebook Duet 5, 2021, a 13-inch Chrome OS tablet with a kickstand and detachable keyboard. This form factor lets you take the keyboard off when viewing content, which is convenient in tight spaces like an airplane, and it also makes the device easier to hold and use as a tablet. You can pop the keyboard back on when you need to type something out, however, it feels cramped, so there are better options for typing long essays. The feature that makes this device amazing for viewing media is its OLED display. It's sharp, bright, and colorful, and like all OLEDs, it displays deep, inky blacks. The speakers get reasonably loud. However, they don't have much bass and sound slightly unnatural. The battery lasts around 8 hours of video playback or 10 hours of light use, and it charges over USB-C, so you don't have to deal with a proprietary charger. The display supports pen input if you want to take notes or draw, but you must buy the stylus separately.
At number 3.
Acer 315-3 HC Chromebook. If you want to spend as little as possible, consider the Acer Chromebook 315, 2020. Thanks to its compact design, it's easy to carry around, and its battery lasts a full day of light use, so you don't have to worry about bringing a charger. It has a full-size keyboard with a numpad, a reasonably large touchpad, and a decent 720p webcam. Ports include 2 USB-As, 2 USB-Cs, with support for charging and video output, and an SD card reader. You can choose between a 720p or 1080p display, with or without touch input. We highly recommend the 1080p option because 720p just isn't good enough for a 15.6-inch screen. As for the quality of the display, the 1080p panel looks decently sharp and provides plenty of space for multitasking, but it doesn't get very bright, meaning you might have some visibility issues in well-lit settings. This laptop is only available with Intel Celeron CPUs. They can handle light workloads just fine, but you'll likely experience some slowdowns, more so than on the models we recommend above.
Number 2 of my list.
Lenovo IdeaPad Slim. The Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14, 2023, is our best budget pick. This affordable 14-inch model feels reasonably well built and is easy to carry around. It's a good choice for younger students or anyone needing a simple device for light productivity tasks, web browsing, and video playback. You can configure it with an Intel N100, N200, or a Core i3-N305 CPU. We recommend the latter, as the N100, N200 are much slower and only suitable for those with an extremely light workload. The Core i3 configuration, with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, is often on sale for around $400 on Lenovo's website. This model sports a 1080p touch-sensitive IPS panel, which gets bright enough for use in well-lit settings. If you're often on video calls, you'd be happy to know it has an excellent 1080p webcam and clear-sounding microphones. The keyboard feels spacious but a bit mushy, and unfortunately, the touchpad is small and not always responsive. The Intel Core i3 N305's performance is okay. It can handle most general productivity tasks like text processing and web browsing, just don't expect to do anything remotely intensive. None of the available CPUs are anywhere as fast as the ones on the Acer Chromebook Spin 714 above. Battery life is outstanding at around 13 hours of light use or 12 hours of video playback.
And number 1.
Acer Chromebook Spin. The best Chromebook we've tested is the Acer Chromebook Spin 714, 2022, a 2-in-1 convertible. It has a sturdy build, a thin and light design, and a battery that lasts over 13 hours on a full charge. The display looks sharp and provides just enough space for split-screen multitasking. It also supports pen input and comes with a stylus that you can dock into the side of the laptop. The keyboard feels comfortable to type on, and while the touchpad is on the smaller side, it tracks all movements and gestures well. Its 1080p webcam is surprisingly good, among the best you can find on Chromebooks. You get Wi-Fi 6E wireless connectivity and a decent port selection, including 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s. No biometrics, unfortunately. If you're new to Chrome OS, know that this operating system is limited in the type of applications you can install, so you must ensure you can do everything through a Chrome browser or Android app. As for this model's configurations, you can get this laptop with an Intel 12th Gen Core i3, i5, or i7 CPU and up to 16GB of memory and 512GB of storage. However, availability is scarce as it's a discontinued model, and a newer 2023 version is available. We haven't tested the 2023 model but expect it to be very similar. The upgrades include a faster Intel 13th Gen CPU and a higher resolution 1440p webcam. You can get the 2023 model on Amazon or at Best Buy.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.